It's February, the first part of February, and I'm actually checking the cold frame here, and I put in an extra layer of plastic and a covering inside, and I'm checking my plants. It looks like they're going to be okay. Look at that. They made it. That is amazing. But I have to keep them covered maybe one more night. It's the 1st of February, and we're back in the greenhouse. Checking the growth. We're starting to get tomatoes. We've been picking tomatoes. And also look at my dahlia grow out. This is some seeds I planted of my dahlias. And that's something I'm waiting on that we'll update later. And the cannas are still going. It looks like they're doing well. And these are going to be ready to plant out as soon as it gets warm enough. And I got some volunteer dahlias in there too. That's very interesting. There's one. And my sweet potato vine is surviving. I can tell that it didn't freeze. It's doing good. Cannas are thriving in here. And then look at the avocado tree. Oh my, it's grown. I topped it there. You can see where I took the top off right there. And now it's starting to branch a little bit. It's getting pretty big. And then I have another little avocado tree there. Probably going to top that one too. So anyway, those are doing pretty good. It's looking better, the little one. I think I'm going to give it, let them have their own pots. I'm going to transplant that one when it gets warm again. And with the wind just blew the door open. The elephant ears are surviving well. And the cannas are doing great. They're actually thriving in here. I'll probably get some blooms before this is over. And here's the tomatoes. Look, they're growing all the way up there. Huge. Just starting to get fruit. You can see I've been picking them. That one's ready right there. And I just gave them some fertilizer to boost them. Some extra fertilizer so they can make fruit. And the agave's getting big. And this one has some pups. So I might try planting the pup there out into the landscape. It's got a couple of them. And this one has made a pup coming out the bottom there. It's really neat. And the rosemary is looking beautiful. Look at that. Very pretty. And tasty too. So I have some tomatoes that I planted from a market. I don't know how to say it correctly, but it's H-I-I. It starts with the H. I'll put it on the screen. And some of them, I don't think these are those. This is something else. I really don't even know what that is, but it looks nice. Tomatoes look nice on it. Well, I believe this is one. See how it made a string there of tomatoes and I've been picking them? That's one of those right there. Look, looks like it would say Heroes or something like that. But anyway, look at my peppers. It seems like bigger pot, bigger peppers. So we got one coming there. Let's see, I've been picking those too. There's another nice one on the way. And it's got some little ones on it too. There's some small ones coming right there. Yep, so I'm really happy about the peppers. And I think this one is a giant Marconi right here. You gotta look how big this one is. That's another big pepper right there. It's supposed to be a giant Marconi, I think. I'm not sure what that is. Time will tell. Got more coming there. So I'm really happy about this. Okay, these are some basil seeds I planted. Sprouts. They're coming up. That is a volunteer ornamental pepper. So that's going to be interesting to see what develops there. And then the fruit trees are doing really well in here. That is the lime tree. I think it's growing. And the lemon tree, I've got two that I'm going to separate. But it has just grown up tall. So have the tomatoes. I've got a wall of tomatoes. These are, I've been picking these and I've given them some fertilizer. I weeded them out and I gave them some fertilizer too, some liquid fertilizer. Look at all these. They have different shapes. They're actually probably hybrid because some of them are more pointy than the others. Some of them are perfectly round like this. Most of them look like this. And I stuck these there so I could pick them to show you. Most of them look like these. See that? Very pretty. Very tasty. I recommend these. In fact, I might grow these. The ones that look like these, I'll grow them again. And some of them are a little more pointy on the end. Very interesting. The disease tolerance is very good. I have just been cutting the bottom leaves off, but the disease resistance is very good in these. Some of these even have a shape that's kind of like this. Look at that shape. I wonder if I can show it to you. Let me pick it. Look at that different shape that I got there. A little bit more pointed. Anyway, this pointed one is not as productive as the others, but they're all tasty. Interesting though. There's a more rounded one there. So I've got 3 different shapes. The plants all look almost the same. They're all disease resistant. So those are good things. And what I'm going to do is pick the best one and use a seed from that one. There's my orchids right there. My orchid bloomed. It's a pretty bloom on the orchid. I got some more house plants in here that I transplanted. And then more dahlia grow out there. And then over here, look at all these. This one's very productive. I got lots more coming here. That's going to be fun. I've been able to come out here like almost every day and pick tomatoes, which is a real treat. Especially since they taste like candy. They're sweet, almost like candy. And we're still waiting on these hot peppers. I think those are the Death Dragon peppers. And I forgot what these are, but they're hot peppers. More cannas. And that striped one is Bengal Tiger. The striped canna. You see the stripes on the leaves there. That one's starting to come out, which is awesome. So I think this will conclude this concludes the February update. And I think we're doing good.